Hey everyone, this is David Lee Smith. Welcome to my Facebook Ads Bootcamp. In this bootcamp, I'm going to show you a secret strategy that I use to generate lots of clicks, generate lots of leads, and make lots of sales. Okay? But before we get into that, I'm going to share a little story about myself. Back in 2008, I graduated from college with a degree in business administration. And also back in 2008, the country was going through a severe financial crisis. People were losing their homes, losing their jobs. Huge corporations were going out of business. So it was a really tough time for the country and the rest of the world. Anyone who came out of college during the financial crisis, should know that we all panicked because we had this huge student loan debt hanging over our head. We have this degree that we can't do anything with, and we took whatever jobs we could just so we could pay our student loan bills every month and put food on the table. So I did the same thing too. I took up bartending just so I could eat and pay my bills. And if you know anything about bartending, um, you know you're gonna have those days where you're making a lot of money, and then you're gonna have those days where you don't make a damn thing. So, it was really hard to, keep up and pay my bills. I was really struggling. And that's when I started looking online to make some extra money. Now, I've done a lot of things online. I did affiliate marketing, network marketing, CPA offers, you name it, I've done it. And, for a long time I was struggling because I did not know how to generate leads for my offers and everything. And it wasn't until that I started getting around the right people who taught me how to generate leads and finally started making money. Okay? So what I'm going to show you here is a secret Facebook strategy that I use to generate hundreds of leads every day for my business and make sales. Okay? Now what you're looking at is the Power Editor. And the Power Editor is a tool provided by Facebook that allows you to create your ads. Have your ads get seen more on Facebook. So the ad you're looking at here is one that I've done promoting VSN Extreme. So whenever you're doing your ad, you always want to make sure you have a really good headline, like you ask a question, or you can push the paint like love affiliate marketing. Then you'll love this. Free video reveals how to generate residual income on autopilot. Click here. Now I'm promoting my VSN Extreme. And you also want to have a picture that captures people's attention. That's very, very important because if your picture is boring, then no one's going to really pay attention to your ad. So always have something interesting. In this case here, I picked something interesting. I picked someone who is famous for his bloopers. Very funny. And he's also a hated person too also. I picked George Bush. I love his bloopers. And this ad got a lot of attention here. With this ad, I was able to generate 350 clicks. And about half of those clicks, about 175 of those clicks, turned out to be turned into actual leads for my business. And I got a 1.691% click-through rate, and I paid about 12 cents cost per click. So my total amount of money that I spent was $42.08. And with this ad, I was able to generate over, $1,800 with this ad right here. And I started this ad about last Saturday. So let's get right to it. So when you're creating your ad, the first thing you want to do is go to the Power Editor, and then from the Power Editor you want to create a promoted page post on your Facebook fan page. Okay. Now you see here I have lots of other Facebook fan pages. I'll just pick one of my Facebook fan pages where I want the promoted page post to be on, and then now this is the trick right here. I always have my ad show up in the newsfeed. Okay? Because when your ad shows up in the newsfeed, people see your ad. It's right in their face. Okay? And since it's in their face and you have an interesting picture, people are going to click on it, and they're curious about what's this about here. So always have your ad show up in the newsfeed and all mobile devices. I promise you, if you do that, your click-through rate is going to be really, really good. You're going to generate lots of leads and some sales too. Alright? So let's move on to the next part, the audience. Okay? Now, location. When I'm doing my location, I always like to target English-speaking countries like the United States, United Kingdom, or Australia. And I also use a third world country like the Philippines to lower my click-through rate. Alright? And, I have my target, the people who I want to target, like males between 18 and 34. And I use a precise interest. Okay? Now, with a precise interest, you don't always have to use a hashtag. You just use like a regular precise interest, like affiliate marketing. You just click on one of these things down here. Or you can just have a hashtag. Alright. Or sometimes what some marketers do, they use a custom audience. Alright, that they have, they use a Facebook ID stripper, and they upload the user IDs into the custom audience, and they just market to those people. Alright, and the next thing you want to do is you want to go to pricing. Now, whenever I have my ad show up in the newsfeed, I always like to use the cost per click. Because it ends up turning out to be cheaper, and it turns out to be cheaper all the time. But if you use CPM, cost per impression, your cost per click per impression is going to be even more expensive. So I always, use CPC, and I always put like 5 cents more than the lowest suggested bid. Okay, so that's my little secret strategy that I use to get lots of leads and lots of sales for my business. Alright, so if you want to learn more about this secret strategy right here, I advise you to click on the link below. Sign up for a Buyer Success Network, get into the training, implement what you learn, and start making sales today. Start generating the income that you deserve to make. Okay, so you can take care of yourself, your family, and do things that you want to do. The training that I have gotten from the Buyer Success Network has really, really helped me out in my daily life. I went from being a broke, struggling bartender and internet marketer to a thriving full-time internet marketer. So if you want to learn more about these secret strategies that we use in the Buyer Success Network, click on the link below, get started, implement everything that you learned, and start making money today. Okay? I'll see you guys on the inside, and peace.